Geron's words gave Nuri new strength. She wanted to know everything the fairy scholar had told him about the hidden realm. Where was it? Was it beyond the mountains? Was it beyond the swamplands? Why was it so secret? She imagined a land without time, without memories, and without future. A boundless land without a horizon. Geron's lie took shape, and in Nuri's head, the enchanted realm of Fanglari became real. Meanwhile, the river took the small vessel northward, towards the smuggler's town, towards the stinking swamps of the Brinask marshes. Even Nuri didn't like it here. She had accepted that she had to leave Geron's world as long as the seer was trying to find her here. This made her sad again. But perhaps she could take Geron with her.
Why not?
Because it's impossible, Nuri. I have to go back to Andergast. Goswin? Meander Goswin?
What is so important in Andergast?
It is my home. Please open up. I'm sure this is the house Norta described to us.
Perhaps there's no one home.
There has to be someone. We need that prism thing. The fairy scholar said it's the key to Fanglari.
Are you looking for Meander Goswin? In that case, you're wasting your time.
How do you mean, sir?
Don't be so formal. Nobody here gives a hoot about that formality crap. They dragged Goswin from the Svelte, dead, about a year ago.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Jar.
I am Geron, and this?
Is Nuri. And this is the first time in Inqui for both of you.
How?
How do I know that? I'm a good listener. I am the ear of the alleys, and their whispering conscience.
Impressive.
I can provide you with one or two other items, too.
Who did that to Goswin?
He himself did, of course, like so many other townspeople.
And what's really behind that?
No, it's easy to make the most diverse of enemies in Inqui. Smugglers, whale hunters, Thorwalians. You can ask over there at the bathhouse if you want to know more. If you're lucky, the bathwoman will spill the beans for free.
Goswin was in possession of a prism. Do you know anything about it?
A prism? Without me hearing the tingle of coins in my pocket, all I can tell you is that he had one. What do you know about it?
Well, not much really.
You're cautious, eh? And damned right you should be.
See you later.
Watch your back.
Who throws out a valuable hand mirror like that? Ah, it's cracked. But I didn't even say anything.
I look the other way in exchange for one favor or another.
Do what you want, floppy hat.
Your life, not mine. What? Perhaps I really shouldn't look.
Nuri. That doesn't help very much. Huh? No. You'd better not have any more.
Let's go in.
Wait. You'd better wait outside, Nuri.
Why?
I'll have a look to see if the coast is clear first.
All right. You ask for the prism, I'll ask the dreamy man about Fenlari.
Hurry up, will you? I have to deliver a message.
First, dear Minka will deal with nasty wound.
Arokin will kill me. I have to go now. I'll come back.
You stay put, child. The wound might get infected otherwise. Message can wait.
Wait! I plan to be in the shark's tooth with my new bow by now.
With bad wound, you cannot make love, child.
Now he'll be sitting there in the trough, getting all jittery.
Ahoy there, matey. Get into the Breakwater.
No thanks.
Afraid of water, are we?
Aren't you the messenger's boyfriend?
Whose boyfriend?
The woman who's being tended to right now.
Oh, yes, of course. Ryard is my name. I'm a seafarer.
Gerona.
From Andergast, right? I can tell from the accent. Been there once. Rotten town. Lots of pigs' droppings. Unfriendly king, but a sweet maidservant. Oh, what rigging she had. Shit, I forgot. I only have eyes for...
The messenger.
Right you are.
What message does your girl have to deliver?
A message for harm. The honest merchant. But it's my policy to stay out of these things. I don't want to walk the plank.
Who is this Araucan?
The king of the Ghostlight Hill. The animal's made of stone. The damn critters look like they'll charge at you any moment. But it's closed right now.
This Harms seems to be an important man.
He seems to be. He's doing business with Alwyn Aroken.
And what else?
Don't ask too many questions, ship's boy. All I want to do is bathe my salmon here.
See you later.
We'll take some more time, child. But you go ahead and undress.
I don't even want a bath. I just have some questions.
Questions? Nosiness can be dangerous around here. But you must know what's best for you.
Did you know a Meander Goswin?
What business do you have with Goswin, child?
I'm supposed to deliver something to him, that's all.
So you're a messenger?
Right.
You've come in vain, then.
Has died, little brother. Dragged his body from the Sveld back then. Nasty thing to behold.
Who killed him?
Who speaks of murder? Watch your questions, child.
What was Goswin like?
Good man, brother Meander. But in the end he went meshuggah, the Schlemmel. A taster he was.
A boozer.
I see.
Babbling about different worlds all the time, and the key, too. Prishim, he called it. Aye, who's to believe? Anyway, he's dead now. Boran knows why.
So, Goswin's house is unoccupied now.
Goswin's house. The honest merchant Harm has gekoift house.
Harm bought it.
Ah. So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is it now?
No idea what you talk about.
But you said...
Listen, Minka wants to live a little while longer, so be quiet.
So you know about Goswin's prism. Where is...
No idea.
But you...
Listen,
Who is this Harm?
honest merchant Harm. He owns most of Fishing Town. Is real blessing for region.
Where did she get her wound?
I don't ask questions. My work is to help.
And could you do that somewhat faster, too?
Wounds need time.
That's a nice bathhouse. How could you afford all this?
Through friendly gestures.
Friendly gestures?
Yes. End of story.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
Where did you get that wound?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just asking.
Anyone who carries messages in Enqui lives a dangerous life.
Who mugged you?
Don't ask too many questions, babyface.
Who's this Harm?
From his ship, he takes care of everybody.
His ship?
You deaf man!
What do you have to deliver?
An important message. But if the bath woman takes much more time...
Ninka is not taking time. Ninka is thorough.
So why don't you let me deliver the message?
Are you bonkers? I reckon we'll have me drowned in the Svelte 3 times if he finds out.
He doesn't have to.
But he will. Believe me.
You should watch your sweetheart more carefully.
What?
He's messing around with a pretty girl.
A girl?
Don't you turn around now, unruly child.
I don't believe you anyway. I can trust him. I know that.
Who is this Araucan?
He's my employer. That's who he is. Now bugger off.
Will you hold still, child?
I don't like strangers who ask too many questions.
I was finished anyway.
And Gerona will be coming to Fanglari with me. The only thing he doesn't know yet is if... There he is!
Say, Nuri? There's someone in the bathhouse taking a bath all by himself. Perhaps you could chat with him a little while.
Is the coast clear now?
Yes.
And suddenly everything went dark.
Nuri!
There was no laughter anymore, and no colours.
Who said that you should jump into the bathtub with him?
But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
Spick and span. Since when did I start looking so tired around the eyes? Here, you can watch your sweetheart through the mirror.
Oi, give it to me. What's that tart doing there? I dare him to try anything with this made-up doll. Now he's in for some trouble.
Will you hold still, child?
And will you hurry up already?
I have a few questions.
Just what I needed.
I was finished anyway. The message for this Harm guy.
I'll kill him!
But don't let them catch you, child.
Say, Nuri? That's enough now. Come out of the tub now.
Take care, Bathmaster.
Do you really have to leave so early, Honey Pie?
I dare you to look now.
Do you need anything?
Who's Merchant Harm?
Yes, the beloved, honest merchant Harm. His dealings always have 2 sides to them. On the one side, there are the beneficiaries. On the other side, there are the dead bodies.
And what exactly does he do?
At some point, he started selling strange stone figurines to Alwyn Arokan, the king of the underworld. Made a fortune doing that. Ever since, he's been involved with smuggling, too. But nobody knows exactly what he wants, because he never leaves his ship.
Where can I find Harm?
You've got big plans, my friend, haven't you?
That's none of your affair.
Of course. His ship, Thurbunera, is moored in the harbor.
See you later.
Watch your back.
and suddenly everything went dark. There was no laughter anymore, and no colours. But I can't remember why. I forgot everything.
Are you the ferryman?
Uh-huh.
Do you travel the swamp as well? What's with the mumbling? Can't you speak properly? Oh, I see. I am sorry.
Uh-huh.
So, any luck yet? Can you give me one of your fish? Just one fish, that's all. Take me and my companion to the swamp.
Uh-huh.
Yes, there's 2 of us. I see. 2 kreutzers. 2 farthings. You mean thalers? Why, that's too much. I don't have that much. Lower your price and I'm sure I can dig up the money. Isn't there anything else I could pay the passage with? Very well, what is it? Shall I arrange a bath for you? Or any item? Some food? Drink? Booze? So, booze it is. That wasn't easy. Can I borrow your fishing rod? See you.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny. What's your business here?
I have to speak to Harm.
Speak to Harm is what the weed wants. Well. And why, pray tell?
I am Harm's nephew.
His nephew.
Aren't we all children of the honest Master Harm?
If you're here to beg for money, you better shove off.
No, I don't want money.
Come on. Take a powder and don't come back till you know what you want. Hey. Slow down.
I have to speak to Harm.
Well.
I bring a message from Araucan.
You? Show me. Well. I've never seen you here before. Are you new?
Yes, that's right. Now let me pass.
The watchwords first.
Watchwords?
Yep. What is the profession of the Honorable Master Arm? Which animal does the Honorable Master Arm like best? What wine does the Honorable Master Arm like best? Well, spill. What is Arm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Harm really likes whales.
Buzz off, you weed. Tell a rocket he shouldn't send another greenhorn like you.
Do you need anything?
Let's go back to Harm. Do you know which animals Harm likes best?
Which animals? That's rich. Harm doesn't like anything besides himself and his dear money.
Which wine does Harm like best?
How should I know? Red Gerona, perhaps.
What's Harm's profession?
Well, the people are shouting it all through the alleys. He is an honest merchant.
Another question. See you later.
Watch your back.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
Harm has to receive the message at once.
Profession, favorite animal, why? Well, spill. What is Harm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous master arm like best?
Harm loves money.
Yes. And what's that in the smuggler's banter? Can't a rockin' even brief his messengers sufficiently? Buzz off, snotface, and learn how to talk like an honourable smuggler.
Do you need anything?
Do you know any smugglers' banter?
Why, of course I do.
Can you teach me a couple of words?
Why not? But you'll have to do a little something for me first.
What do I have to do?
There's a mystery that's been puzzling me for a while. Harm and his men are making a lot of money with their smuggling ventures, but there doesn't seem to be a transfer site where all their stuff is stored. But, of course, there has to be a secret place.
And that's where I enter the picture.
Nobody knows you. You can move more freely. So, you go and find the place. It has to be a warehouse or something like that, with a secret entrance.
All right.
Just a moment. That's not all. There must be a whalebone carving on the transfer site. It's shaped like a kraken newt. The smugglers stole it from the whale hunters. I want that carving.
What do you want with that carving?
That's none of your business. All you have to do is bring it to me. Understand?
See you later.
Watch your back.
I always wanted to do that. The same orc skull as the one on the liquor bottle. I hope the ferryman will drink this stuff only after he's taken us to the ferry gate. Too far away. Good thing Nuri isn't here. I found the transfer site. Did you mean this cracker, Newt?
Show me. Excellent. That's excellent.
Yes, it's really nice. And now for the smuggler's banter.
All right. I've got a piece of paper here with the most important expressions written on it. All you have to do is interpret them the right way.
If this is just a worthless shred of paper...
What then? Come on, take it.
Hey. Slow down, Sonny.
Harm has to receive the message at once.
Profession, favorite animal, why? Well, spill. What is Harm's profession?
Harm is an honest merchant.
Very well. Next question. Which animal does a generous Master Arm like best?
Harm loves moths. Lots of moths.
Yes, exactly. Last question. What wine does the Honourable Master Arm like best?
Frog's wine. Harm doesn't drink anything but frog's wine.
Yep. Clear frog's wine, clear mine.
So will you let me pass already? The message is of great importance.
Yep. But first I'll have to frisk you for weapons. You'll get 'em back when you come out. Now empty out your pockets. There's a messenger, Honourable Master Arm. He has a message from Moroccan for you.
Let him enter.
Watch your words, Wade.
So Moroccan sent you. Come closer. I want to see what you're doing. You stink. You stink as if you had camped out in the wild for weeks.
I can't afford the bathhouse, honourable merchant.
Ye gods, how cute are the common folk. What are you staring at? Has your mackerel's brain slipped into your guts? Or is something wrong with my skin?
Your neck, Master Harm. Perhaps you should do something about those nasty streaks.
Is that so? Well, at least you have some spine, as opposed to all the other muck-eaters in this forsaken swamp. Don't worry, my ailment, although fatal, is not contagious. What's your name?
Geron.
Why don't you wear your anchor gear on?
My anchor was stolen. I got mugged.
Great. A Rorcan has sent me an idiot.
I don't know about that.
All right. Give me the message. Ha! The whale hunters plan to attack this very night? Haven't they learned that it's best to leave a dying wolf alone? But let them come. The prism is mine alone. Geron, how come I've never seen you in Arorcan's camp?
Araucan just hired me today. This here is my first job.
In that case, I'll tell you the rules of the game now. Do you see that crossbow behind me? One wrong move, and it will be the last thing you see. One thoughtless word, and your throat will be decorated with a bolt. You try to steal from me, and you'll be knocking on the gates of hell, begging admittance. My hand may tremble, but at this range I can shoot the mites on your head between the eyes. Believe me, Greenhorn, life is too short to spend it playing with fire. And fortune is a wayward bitch.
Is it a bad message?
What business is that of yours?
Is there anything else I could do?
Stay nearby until I've written my answer to Arorcan. When you step through that door, my guard will frisk you. So keep your filthy hands off my treasures. Oh yes, take this anchor. Its previous owner had a loose tongue. He doesn't need it now.
Those unusual stone figurines you're selling, who makes them?
An unusual friend.
I see. Why do the whale hunters want to steal this prism from you?
It is the key to a different world. A world of light. A world of healing. That's all you need to know.
Don't you have a remedy for the rash?
Cod liver oil. The latest magical cure from the quacks. Desperate hope must be the daily bread for those who are about to die, I guess. Make yourself useful and get a bottle from the sideboard for me.
If you need anything, just holler. Shall I open the window? The air will do your skin good.
Do whatever you have to do. Great, raucous Thorwalians. I hate the North.
This harm must be richer than the king. Empty, but it's nice wood. There are little bells on the lid. Wicked. If I fill the jingle bells with wax, they won't jingle anymore. Locked. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks.
I'd rather not.
Can't you at least do this without the powder? It itches the wound like I'm suffering from Zorgenpox.
Oi, oi, child. Powder helps start healing. Bandage, let take effect, change. Is remedy by Minka's old nun.
But it burns!
Well?
Can you give me some of your powder?
You injured, child? No, you don't look too abused. My little powder is for injured only.
Can I at least have some of the used bandages?
By no means! Who knows what he's going to do with them? He might end up taking them to a druid who could curse me with them.
I don't even know any druids.
Better to be safe than sorry.
That's why old Minker always throws old bandages in sea.
I'll leave you to it then.
Good.
Have you had too much fever dream, Spirit?
At least I'm not the one standing in the rain the whole day. That stuff is really making me itchy. Say, Nuri? Can you try to coax a fish out of the ferryman for me?
Yes, if you're craving fish. Where is he?
Right on the wharf. The ferryman always has an eye on his fish. Say, Nuri? Did he give you a fish?
Yes, sure. There you go. We chatted for a while too.
About what, pray tell?
Oh, this and that.
I'll be back in a minute. Much better. The fishbone doesn't stink that bad either. Nuri fishes for the key with the anchor and replaces the key with the fishbone. Should be easy. If only the key wasn't dangling round Harm's infected neck. Let's see what healing powers this itching powder really has. Your cod liver oil.
Thanks. What's this? It's getting worse again. Can't stand it. Damn swamp.
Say, Nuri? Why don't you go to the lifeboat on the big ship?
Do you want to swing with me?
No, I just want you to sit in the lifeboat.
I'll get you to swing with me eventually.
You have to help me. Do you see the hole in the window there?
I'll fix it.
No, take this anchor. There's a key in the cabin. It looks like this fishbone. You have to fish for it through the hole with the anchor, and then replace the key with the fishbone. At the same time, I'll distract the merchant. Can you do that?
Of course I can. I'm a fairy.
Good, because if anything goes wrong, I'm dead. Honourable Master Harm,
Yes?
may I ask you a question, Honourable Master Merchant?
If you must.
Where did you get all these peculiar treasures?
Kunkom, Talusa, Mengbilla, Alanfa. I used to be a globe-trotter before my ailment chained me to this miserable sulphurous swamp.
Were you a pirate?
I was a good man, but now all that's left is fear of death. Anything else?
Yes. What ailment are you suffering from?
I'm dying. The quacks won't tell me. They sell me remedies that would make the skin fall off a cat, but they're not fooling me. You can hear death when he's approaching. Time's running out for the Honorable Effendi Harm. Is that all?
Yes. If you need anything, just holler. In case the ship casts off, we can hide as stowaways in this lifeboat. Say, Nuri. So, do you have the key?
Yes, here it is. What's your plan now?
I'll have to get past the baldy with the key on me.
Why don't you just carry it in your mouth?
What?
Hide the key under your tongue. Nobody will look there.
Yes, why not? I'll be back in a minute. Easy now. The prism. Got it, but how can I get it past the guard? The prism fits perfectly.
What?
Now the boozers have started to throw bottles.
Oh, how I'm fed up with the North.
Fex be thanked. Say, Nuri, you can get out again.
All right. That was boring anyway.
Will you take me and my companion through the swamp for this booze? Let's go. Come on, Nuri, we're leaving.
But how are we going to find our way?
We'll just follow the light of the crystal.
Why hasn't the ferryman taken us any further?
The ferryman was spooked by the surroundings.
Is it spooky around here?
Are you frightened?
No, not as long as you're here. Is this the end of your world already?
Yes, we'll be there soon.
So how come it's so dark here? You said Fanglari is a beautiful place. And shouldn't we see the green sky on the horizon by now?
Fanglari would be too easy to find if everybody could see it from afar.
I guess you're right. Oh, Gerona. It all sounds so marvelous, as if soon all my dreams will come true. Tell me, isn't there a princess in Fanglari? Do you know if she's happy?
There's no princess more happy than the one in Fanglari. She lives in a tower of almond wood together with the king of the chestnuts. And every night, the animals of the forest sing a lullaby for her that can be heard even beyond the hills of the Ebony Mountains.
And does she ever leave her tower?
The Princess of Fanglari loves to travel. That's why there are doors leading everywhere throughout the tower. The clothes trunk leads to the desert, and there's a window to a lonesome island in the attic. Don't you believe me?
I believe you. Gerona. Ever since I left the fairy world behind, I've always dreamt of a land like Fanglari. Soon it will come true, and it sounds even more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Just you wait until we get there.
That's not it. I want to give you something.
Your necklace? But...
I'll be in Fanglari soon, and then I'll be able to use magic without limitations. Until then, I want you to wear it for me.
But how will you be able to use magic without the fairy water?
You do the magic.
Me?
I'm giving my magic to you. Then you'll be able to fix all the things you've smashed before.
I don't know if I...
Take it already. Wonderful. An endless night at the end of the world. How fitting.
Fitting for what?
Why, for our bond of love.
Nuri, you trust me, whatever happens, right?
Mm-hmm. That's fitting. Raven!
Shh! Poor Gerona. You'll wake him up.
Where have you been all this time?
I went to get an overview. And you?
We're going to Fanglari. I'll finally be able to use magic again. There are rainbow beavers there, and I'll be safe from the seer. And we'll take you along too.
To Fanglari?
It's beautiful there. The skies are green and time is eternal.
Well, well. Green skies, you say?
Good morning, Nuri. Awake already? About last night.
Let's not talk about it.
All right. I think it's best to use the rowboat to follow the light of the prism. And then we'll be at the gate to Fanglari soon. All we need is a paddle. But I'll take care of that. I've taken care of everything else so far, haven't I? Right. That's how you make a paddle. If I have your magic talent now, I'll just wish the holes away. It worked! Fanglari, here we come! If the boat floats away, I will have no choice. I'll have to follow Nuri to Fanglari in that case. I mean, to her world. There's always a way. Ouch! That stuff stings. Nameless weed. Are those ghost lights? I'd rather not get too close to that lake. Nuri! I'll go first.
No, I'll go first. If I'm turned to stone, don't follow me.
If you're turned to stone, you won't be able to warn me either.
What kind of light is this?
Nuri, don't come closer.
What's that?
Stop! Are you crazy? It almost saw you. You stay behind this rock, understand? I'll think of something so we can get past this creature. It mustn't see us.
A peacock?
Just a statue.
We shouldn't be here.
A herald from Fanglari. He's welcoming us.
How do you know? Are there more of them where we're going? Oh,
Did you do that?
a glowing peacock.
Made it. Nuri? Touch the statue again.
So beautiful.
The light reflections seem to catch the monster's attention. She obviously thought she could outwit the creature with the mirror. It's all hollow, like a smokestack made of stone. Not a very bright idea. The head of the plant is directed precisely towards the eye through the moor. I must have completely lost my mind. The way is clear. The way is clear. It fits, but nothing at all is happening. These symbols are connected to the basins. There we go. Come quick, Nuri. We've made it. Nuri!
Long time no see, Geron.
You're too late. The fairy gate is open. Nuri will return home and you'll never see her again.
Such great wisdom. So much anticipation. I think I have to admit defeat.
Who are you for real? I should have known.
I'm impressed with how far you've gotten. It never ceases to amaze me how dreams become real, how the threads of fate interweave and a new veil is sewn into time. I stand on a shore and a shadow approaches. The shadow becomes a mast. The mast becomes a ship. And then I can see it, the barge of time. And chained to the helm, overlooking everything, is Satinav, the 13-horned giant.
This harp. Nuri, what is all that for? What do you want?
I don't want to die. But you, Night Hare, you will bring doom to us all.
Enough of that. You can't know everything.
That is correct. But do you know what you're doing? Are you prepared to damn your love for all eternity? To send her back home where there is nothing for her but loneliness and grief? Why?
Nuri has to go back to her world. It's the only way. And I will go with her to protect her.
How noble of you. Did she ever tell you about her world? About the madness of the Queen? The fear and stagnation? The slow death of a once flowering realm? Do you really want to do that to her?
I'm fed up with your tricks once and for all. Nuri, come quick. Fanglari's waiting.
Why don't you listen to me? Why don't you listen to him? You have thrown my warnings to the wind.
Nuri, the raven is the seer.
I'm fed up with your lies. You want to see the darkness I've descended from?
Nuri,
Then have a look.
The end. We have averted it. Come, little fairy. Don't be irate anymore.
Where are we going now?
I'll take you to the harp. You'll finally be able to use magic again there.
Are you really the Birdman?
Yes, I am.